Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in today's video we are going to look at this awesome little fixed blade from the company ShanZu. This here is the Vesta, the second fixed blade knife in their camp lineup. Now when it comes down to it, ShanZu, more traditionally kitchen cutlery, but they've been taking the turn, getting into camp knives, and here the Vesta, a nice offering, a simple blade, simple design, yet completely effective. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go through this in detail. I busted out of the box, get a first little look at it, then we get out to the field. You're going to see the field use as I put this to some practical backyard fire prep. Great performer, excellent overall. I pretty much just get to put some music to it so you get to watch all the work. Then we're going to come back to the studio and I'll give you my final thoughts. And so with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now, before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at ShanZu who did provide this for review. And I'd also like to remind you that I'm in the middle of a gear giveaway. In today's video, I will be giving away a ShanZu Rhino. This is a knife we covered in the past, so one of my viewers will be able to receive a ShanZu Rhino. But there's only one way to take advantage of this. You got to check the description box below for all the details. And so now as we get into the unboxing of the ShanZu Vesta. This is a knife with a 9.25 inch overall length, 4.75 inch blade length, 4 inch cutting edge. It does have a finger choil, weighing in at 6.9 ounces or 11.9 ounces with the sheath, made from D2 tool steel. This is a 4mm thick or 5/32 inch thick stock with G10 handles, the maximum thickness on the handles being roughly 0.62 inches, or in other words, 15.6 millimeters. A great blade overall, but how will it perform? Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy my field use. I hope you guys like this. off the jimping, I can get a spark. Just fluffy, tender, even get caught. So I'm hoping find enough stuff here. Scrape down some fat wood. Close. Do it. Then leveraging the knife. bit of fatigue, not too bad, but I'd say mostly because the handle slabs are fairly thin, so it's not completely filling out my grip. So I tend to be really holding onto the knife quite a bit, just creating a little bit of fatigue up and through here, that thumb muscle, but not too bad. Fairly good control. I'm surprised that I'm not getting bit by that choil, but just able to get on there without too much difficulty. I mean, my finger is literally on the blade itself, but not causing any problems. And so, all right, guys, there you have it, the field use footage with the ShanZu Vesta. All in all, a very simple design, well executed, capable of doing a ton of work. Excellent overall geometry. That's the first thing. The blade geometry, absolutely fantastic for all of the tasks. The ability to ultimately get in there, just do a nice job splitting and blowing the wood open, batoning, nice and durable, no problem at all. The D2 steel doing a nice job, very robust and capable of really taking the abuse. And that was not easy. A lot of people don't realize, even though I was splitting down those dowels are extremely tough. I have broken knives in the past on those dowels. So that was a true test for the ShanZu Vesta, and it performed extremely well. And then to the carving tasks, overall for me, the full grip was the way to go. Now this does have what I would call either a very undersized finger choil or an oversized sharpening choil. It's kind of in between, and for most larger fingers, that's not really going to work, but I can say, even though I have a large size hand and larger fingers, I was able to get in there, do the work, and I really, even though I kind of was bearing on the blade, I was never really worried I was going to get cut. That kind of doesn't bother me too much, and it was just fine. In terms of the carving capability though, nice, refined edge, nice and sharp, great edge geometry, the ability to find that edge, get the curls, carving down, no problem, and it made pretty quick work of most of the tasks. So I do have to say I'm very happy with this from a geometry perspective. Quality of the construction, the overall fit in the hands, and the capabilities of this Vesta, fantastic. If I had to critique it just a little bit, I do find that the handle is a bit blocky, but that's kind of on par with many other Chinese manufacturers getting into the fixed blade market. In my opinion, that could be improved in the future, just thickening that up a bit, getting a little more curve through some of these areas, and filling out the hand a little bit more. In my opinion, that would reduce fatigue and make this a little more sort of carving friendly, but it also, at this time, maintains a slim profile. So there's a little bit of a trade-off there. Personally, for me, I would go for the ergonomics over the thin carry capabilities, but that's just my opinion. As far as the finish, you can see I have worn down on the finish just a bit. Not a big deal. It actually held up pretty well considering what I did to it. This PVD finish is a beautiful gray color. I think they did a nice job. It was very even, and overall definitely did a nice job. The kydex, nice retention, very solid. This knife is going nowhere. That's a well-built kydex. Very simple, yet well executed at the same time. So this package in totality, from the sheath to the knife, the capabilities, the ability to carry the ferro rod, decent clip, everything about this working very well. So for their second attempt at a fixed blade knife, I have to say ShanZu is definitely doing a very nice job. And so again, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at ShanZu who did provide this for review. Don't forget, I have that giveaway, so take a look in the description box below so you can win yourself a Rhino. And if you like this content, do me a favor, take a look at my Outer Limitless 2 channel, which is more on the tactical and firearm side of things. At this point, that channel is growing quickly. I have a ton of videos up there, so if you like what you see here on Outer Limitless, do me a favor and check me out on Outer Limitless 2. So alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found that a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.